thank you so much to everyone who's purchased them. I really appreciate you all. Without further ado, please sit back, and relax and enjoy this wonderful whispered ramble. I have my husband in one of the rooms fixing one of our tiled areas. I have the kids in their rooms. I have a fireplace crackling in the background if you can hear it. And we are just getting ready for our 3-day weekend. Today I went by Costco and I picked up some pizzas. We just had pizzas. We're having a great start to this 3-day weekend. We are going to be having my parents over for a wonderful chicken fettuccine dinner, a little bit of cheese bread, a little bit of salad, and this wonderful new cake that I've never seen before. It is a white cake with a cheesecake middle, and then it's decorated in red, white, and blue for the 4th of July here. So we're going to have them over. We're probably going to either watch a little movie or maybe do a board game. Usually we do some kind of activity with my parents. Also for this weekend, I am going to be working Instacart. I really get excited about how much money I can make for the few hours that I work. Last weekend, I was able to make $45, although I did get out there for 5 hours, so it was a little bit of a haul doing all that for $45. But then again, I tell my husband $45 is better than a stick in the eye, and that covers a lot of our takeout that we do during the week. Just recently, I got some of my labs back from the doctor, and some of them are a little bit messed up. I definitely know that I gotta get on the ball with losing weight because I have no thyroid, and because some of the labs are indicative of, let's just say, a worse fatty liver than I thought I had. But that is regenerative. Is that the word? I think your liver can regenerate, whatever. So I am going to be getting on a better eating plan. I'm not going to call it a diet because I do not like that, but I'm definitely going to be incorporating some lemon water, some green tea. I'm going to be incorporating lean cuts of meats, some vegetables and fruits, which I am lacking in right now. So I got to get my act together regarding my diet. I also need to start working out, and to me, working out is basically walking. So I'm going to be starting to walk 5 days during the week, in the mornings preferably. I am more of a morning exerciser versus my husband, who likes working out at night. But I told him as long as I have my earbuds and some ASMR or other podcasts, I can go ahead on the walk alone, or I'll bring Buddy for a short walk. I'm expecting to do about 4 to 5 miles in the morning, and that will take me probably 15 minutes per mile. So it's a pretty decent brisk walk, maybe 10 minutes a mile. More like 15 the more I think about it. Either way, I really want to start out this little plan of mine on a good note. So I'm hoping to get started. I'm going to give myself this weekend to sort of not go on the diet, because my parents are coming over. I'm sure I will want a piece of the cake I just bought, etc. But I will start doing that. Another thing I just saw, and this is strictly just me seeing things. I know everybody has their opinions on whether it's good, bad, or whatever, but I am definitely going to try a dry fast, only for 12 hours, so it's not a big deal. A lot of times, or at least maybe 2 or 3 times before, I've done a water fast, but a very small amount. Actually, the longest amount of time I did a water fast was 40 hours. I was not hungry at all, but because I don't have my thyroid, I think they say it's not recommended to do a himself. It's only 12 hours, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. This coming weekend is also the release of Jurassic Park Rebirth, the brand new movie coming out, I believe yesterday. July 2nd was the first day it was released in the theaters. We typically will wait until it comes out on Prime and then rent it for $20 as a family. But I really want to see it in the theaters because we want to treat ourselves to the delicious bar food that we get. So it has to be this weekend if I'm going to start my plan. So we might do that Saturday or Sunday afternoon. I'm very excited about it. We haven't gone to the theaters in quite some time. I can't remember what the last movie I saw. I think it was probably some scary movie with my daughter, but I can't remember when it was that we went. So we're going to be doing that. It might just be my daughter and I, because my husband doesn't really like going to the theaters. He doesn't like people making noise or anybody, like just making noise during the movie, since we pay so much money. So he might stay out. My son, I'm not sure if he's interested in seeing this movie in the theaters. It may just be my daughter and I, so we'll have to see about that. There is a lizard that's walking right near Buddy. Can you see that? He is oblivious. He is completely oblivious to any birds, squirrels, rabbits. We have things landing on our fence all the time and he just stares like he's oblivious to it. Okay, now he just went over to investigate, I think. Yep, he's investigating the little lizards. Lizards running around all over the place. We also have a plane in the background. If you can hear that flying overhead, we're in a flight path. So we routinely do hear planes going overhead. I think I had told you guys that I was going to be working on at least 2 publications per month. That has dwindled because of my time. My time is being spread very thin lately. I'm doing so many different things. I have this channel that has two videos per week typically. Then I have my membership videos, which are 1 video a week. I have Instacart. I have my normal job. I have to start walking. So there is so much to do in so little time, it seems. A lot of my friends that are retired are like, I do not know where I even found the time to work. Pretty much 10 hours out of the day because they're so swamped now, which is ridiculous. It's so crazy. So I'm going to have to make a little chart, a little planner of what exactly I'm going to be doing during the day, when I'm going to be filming, etc. Like I said, right now everybody is one person's in the room that I used to film, and then the kids are talking together. As you can see, Buddy is being a very good boy, just hanging out. He always sits in the same exact spot. How adorable is that? And glancing back there, back in my backyard, I think I might be taking out some of this grass, like along this fence. I might be taking out like 3 feet and putting in some mulch and some flowers. I want to do some kind of garden. We don't have a fence back here, so we can't get out to that field unless we go around the side and sort of cut through our neighbor's area to get back there. There is a soccer field and there is a volleyball field in back, and every weekend we have people playing volleyball, playing soccer, throwing the football, playing golf back there. So we have a lot of action primarily in the morning, but I would like to have some kind of a little bit of a buffer, maybe of more, like not necessarily like the tree right here. This is an autograph tree. I have my bougainvilleas over in this corner right here, but I want something to freshen it up, something to liven it up, so when we're sitting out there, it's like a pleasant view to look out of. I was looking into different gardens for smaller spaces and also what other designs that I could do for this backyard, since we don't have an enclosed porch. like a wrought iron fire pit we could put out there. And then our regular chairs, but I was thinking of getting Adirondack chairs, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Putting the little fire pit, and then the garden back along this fence. So I think that would look more cozy, a little bit more of a cozy feel to it. I just tried to move my ring light and my camera around so I could show you the back, but it's reflecting off here unless I walk outside, which I'm not going to do right yet. But my mom also gave me a number of very old pots from her house, like planter pots that are very large, and I was going to clip some of the bougainvillea and replant it in the pots and try to have them take root so I could plant them, but they take over like crazy. This bougainvillea outside is so huge, it's taller than us. My husband has to constantly shave it down like almost every 2 weeks for sure. It starts like almost going into the neighbor's yard, and these bougainvillea have like spiny little tips or like 2 inches, like thorns that are on each branch, so he has to shave them down. I've also seen it where people take their pots and just put plants in them and just sit them out in the grass, but I would actually rather have the mulch with the pots sitting there, like maybe an eclectic little set of pots that look colorful, and maybe a bird feeder, maybe a bird bath, something neat and cozy back there. So we're going to see about that. And in addition to that, I have started painting rocks like my friend Emily, although hers look professional, mine look like a 2-year-old did them. But I'm going to put a number of little scattered little rocks throughout this little garden. It is going to be a work in progress for sure, but I think I'm going to start the first thing this weekend for sure. I just need to have a plan and a budget, of course. I'm not going to go overboard, but something to start making this look a little bit more cozy. I can already hear rummaging around in the rooms. I think my husband might be done with the little tile project that he had going on in there. I'm not sure. He is always doing something. He is a very handy man, a very hardworking, reliable man. While I am sleeping on the couch, 9 times out of 10 I wake up and he's involved in some major project. He's always helpful, always sweet and kind. So he's in there spending his start of his weekend doing some kind of project, fixing our tiles. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention, you guys, while I'm just rambling around, this is very scattery type of whisper ramble. It's very scattered. But I also got back into the YouTube channel Low Carb Love. Low Carb Love. Low Carb Love. Maya runs that channel. She has lost over 100 pounds eating delicious low carb recipes that she posts on her videos. We have probably made at least 10 of those recipes. Yesterday for dinner we made the cabbage chicken Alfredo that she has on her site. Totally turned out fantastic. Now the kids prefer noodles instead of cabbage, but my husband and I ate it and it was sheer heaven. My husband even said, I don't think any of her recipes are bad, which is totally true. She has very easy recipes. It was very interesting because this one required cabbage to be chopped up, tossed with olive oil, salt, pepper, and then baked in the oven, which I would never even think to do that. Baked for 20 minutes, and then you made this separate Alfredo sauce of, cottage cheese, melted butter, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of milk or heavy whipping cream in a blender, and poured over the chicken, and then incorporate everything. It was fantastic. And then for dessert, because I wanted to take it easy since I go off the deep end all the time, is I made very easy vanilla keto ice cream, and that was a cup of heavy whipping cream with probably 1/8 of a cup of Swerve sweetener. Put it in a blender and really blend it good. I would say like maybe 2 to 3 minutes time. think this weekend